major threat to consumers today is that the really professional and hardcore hackers around the globe aren't targeting financial institutions and aren't targeting big corporations. They're targeting consumers, individuals. They're willing today to make a little bit of money spread over millions and millions of instances of fraud rather than go after the great big giant pot of gold, that sits in the world banks. The hackers out there are aware that they can get to you via really sophisticated new approaches to malware, or they can get to you through a process called phishing. Phishing is the technical term for an attack that's called social engineering. So the concept of social engineering is I am going to reach out to you through the concept of some authority figure or institution, and like your financial institution, and I'm going to send you an email or a letter, and I'm going to tell you that we have to reset your password, redo your account, and I just need you to verify your most private information. And the level of sophistication in phishing attacks is growing and growing. The IRS phishing attack was really clever. Who doesn't want to respond to the IRS, right? So now it's a trusted authority with a fear factor built in. And so very clever, really well done. It's not, a bunch of little kids putting out schlocky work. It's very sophisticated and very, very well done. So that's phishing. Malware is a totally different animal. So if I could kind of put it into layman's terms, right? Think of online crime, and think of it as a 4-quarter football game. The first quarter of this game, the last few years, was based on social engineering, phishing, what I would call consumers volunteering to put themselves at risk. The next phase, the second quarter, which started maybe in earnest 6 to 9 months ago and is expanding now, is the malware phase, right? Today, you don't have to do anything wrong. You can get an email from a trusted friend, you can go to a trusted site, you can click on a link, and malware is being deposited into onto your PC that sits very quietly, and all it's doing is looking for username password sequences and tracking where you're going on the internet. So you haven't done anything wrong now. There's many publications today and groups that are saying 2 years ago a new strain of malware hit the internet about every 15 seconds. Today, a new strain of malware hits the internet every second, and that's what's happening now. And in this scenario, you haven't done anything wrong, right? You're just doing the normal behavior you're doing on the internet, but the cyber criminals know now how to get the information from you without you volunteering anything. And it's escalating the scale of attack and escalating your risk exponentially without you even being aware of it. Keylogging is just another form of malware. It's a plug-in into your system, and every time you keylog, whether it's an email, chat, IM, doesn't matter, it's mimicking it on another machine. Again, what keyloggers are looking for through all of this reams and reams of data, what they're looking for is sequential username, password, 16-digit credit card numbers, and CVV numbers. So from a phishing scam, the general rule is don't ever give your information up. You might be wrong a few times, but overwhelmingly, you're doing the right thing. No matter how good, how trusted the institution seems, don't do it. With malware and Trojans, it's a bit different. Part of the experience of the internet is you're exposed to the entire planet, and you want to interface with the entire planet. And again, your inclination is to trust. So I think it's really incumbent on the solution side of this problem, the security providers and the people coming up with new innovative technologies to get ahead of this problem. And right now, the whole industry is in catch-up. It came so fast and so hard. So I think what the security people need to do is provide the sort of blanket umbrella protection for the consumer so that they can have this internet experience, which is really part of the fabric of everybody's life today.